start running what we got here. Hey YouTube, it's AJ here. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous spring day here, early April here in Central Virginia. And I'm going to go ahead and fine-tune some of my prospecting equipment that I'm going to use out in the field. I'll show you my setup. We've got some test dirt that I bought online to make sure everything's tuned properly. And hopefully I'll be able to take you out to the field later this week. So let's go ahead and see how things are running. Alright, here's my setup here. I've got a Gold Hog Multisluice, got a catch bucket, a larger bin below to recirculate the water. I've got a small 20 mAh battery and a 1200 gallon per hour pump. The claim I'm working at does not allow gas-powered equipment. You can use battery-powered equipment, so that's a plus. The other issue is there's barely any running water. It's a slow creek, so you can't really run a stream sluice there. So after a little bit of trial and error, this is the setup I found that works the best. So we're going to go ahead and run some Paydirt now and play around with the angles of the sluice to see how everything's running. Alright, so our test dirt today is going to be the Lynch Mining Black Label Paydirt. Got a couple good reviews online. It tends to have a good amount of gold for the cost, and I'll do a little review on it, although that's not really the purpose of the video. The purpose is to get the sluice tuned up. So let's go ahead and open the bag and see what we got here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pour it all out here. Alright, looks pretty good. Looks completely emptied out here. Looks like we got a lot of black sand. Looks like this it's pretty much pre-classified down as well, so that will help us out a little bit too. Alright, well, let's go ahead and wet it a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and start running it through the sluice. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start to run this here a little bit. Literally just put it on here, and you could dump this in a whole lot faster. I'm just dragging it out for the purposes of the review, but you could run this material, you could dump it in with those big green plastic scoops. Alright, I ran the last bit of clay Paydirt through the sluice now. I'm going to go ahead and shut it off, and we'll examine the riffles and see what we got. Alright, so we can go ahead and take that off, put that down there. So I'll be casting a shadow over the box. Like most sluice boxes, most of the gold should be caught at the top. If you're finding gold way at the bottom, something's not right. So you can clearly see here, there's a nice chunk of gold. There's another little picker in there, a couple smaller pieces there. You can see a couple of small little fine pieces up here. And you can look down here, looks like there's a piece right there, two pieces over there. So a lot of big pieces being caught on the top, really a couple inches, which is great. Looking down, there's lots of black sand here. lots and lots and lots of black sand, but you don't see any big pieces of gold, so that's a good sign. It's a real good sign. Alright, we're going to go ahead and clean this mat off and put it in the washer mat and run it again. Alright, well, after running through the washer mat, this is a much more manageable amount of gold here. We'll go ahead and pan this out and see if we can work it down a little bit more. Yeah, this material is a challenge. That's putting it mildly. This is, although it's vaguely similar to where I'm going to be prospecting, it's nowhere near this tough to pan things out, which is a good thing. Jeez, look at that. Look at all that. Assuming there's a lot of magnetite in there, it's all just coalescing together. Very, very challenging. What you can do, because you know most of the gold's going to be on the left hand side there. You can turn it like this. There we go. Then you can take a chunk of this over here like this. It's a nice little picker there. We saw it in the sluice box too, but and we'll go over that other stuff here as well, but I'm just trying to Alright, we'll go ahead and do our final weigh-in here of the Lynch Mining Black Label Paydirt, and we'll see what we got. So it looks like we got about 1.013 grams, and this is 1 gram guaranteed pay dirt anyway. So again, clearly a salted bag, but you know, the point of all this was to test out the equipment, to get it tuned in, and it's done. So we're ready to hit the claim and see what we can find. 1.012, close enough. Alright, well, hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like the video, or comment if you're interested. Please check out my other videos, and if there's anything else you want me to shoot a video on, a particular Paydirt review or something you want to see on my claim, please let me know. Thanks guys, and until next time.